Bubba Wallace is not burdened by the intricacies of the NASCAR playoff structure. His primary aim is simply to secure victories. In the intensely competitive realm of NASCAR Cup Series racing, the playoff formats have ignited just as much debate as the races themselves. Die-hard fans, analysts, and even drivers are often engaged in animated discussions about whether the current arrangement genuinely recognizes the best overall team through a lengthy season, or merely honors those who peak at the right moment. Surprisingly, for Wallace, this ongoing conversation hardly makes an impact on his mindset. Bubba Wallace, all about performance, not just points. In a recent conversation with Frontstretch, Wallace emphasized his commitment to performance rather than the underlying rules or analytics of the playoffs. Honestly, I feel quite optimistic about our prospects heading into the race tomorrow night, as well as for the future in the playoffs, he commented. Our team has been firing on all cylinders. There are just a few more things we need to refine. Winning would mean additional bonus points for us, which is incredibly important. We took home some significant points last weekend, giving us a crucial edge. Driving for 23XI Racing, Wallace has consistently worked to sharpen his competitive edge as the playoffs draw nearer. In contrast to many of his peers, who get sidetracked with the potential what-ifs associated with the playoff structure, Wallace strives to keep his focus directed solely on his performance. "Don't bring up the format to me. You can leave me out of the discussions about the format," he stated emphatically. "As long as I have a contract, a car, and a team, I'm going to race regardless of the situation and aim to outperform everyone else." Honestly, I couldn't care less about the specifics of how it's structured. I fully respect others' opinions on the matter, but it seems like a waste of time. Wallace continued, "Our job is straightforward. We are here to be the best and to outperform our competitors. If a driver accomplishes that, they become the champion, irrespective of whatever format exists. No matter what system we're pitted against, our goal is the same. This candid approach is a refreshing change in a sport where discussions about playoff structures often overshadow on-track narratives." Wallace's mantra boils down to a simple yet powerful idea: keep your focus and just win. An analyst's perspective, Jeff Burton weighs in. Interestingly, former NASCAR driver and current NBC Sports analyst Jeff Burton waded into this conversation, presenting a more nuanced defense of the existing playoff system. In an interview with Nick DeGroot, Burton articulated that while critics raise valid points, the current framework ultimately favors those who excel at navigating its demands. "I want to make something abundantly clear," Burton remarked. "The individuals who excel are the ones reaping the rewards of success. If the rules change, that doesn't diminish the worthiness of drivers who have won championships under the current system. All competitors are obliged to comply with the rules set by the governing body, and those who master those rules emerge as champions, plain and simple." He acknowledged the common argument that a playoff isn't a true reflection of who had the best season, stating, "That claim can be made in almost every sport. Yes, motorsport is unique, but all sports have their own challenges, whether it's injuries in football or basketball. Those contribute to their own intricacies." That said, Burton is not entirely against the idea of extending the championship season. "I'm open to a longer championship run. I think that could nullify some of the critical points made by people who feel a single race shouldn't carry so much significance." That's a reasonable argument. However, I refuse to say that champions like Joey Logano or Ryan Blaney are any less deserving solely because of the format. In conclusion, both Bubba Wallace and Jeff Burton share a common viewpoint. While the playoff format may evolve, true excellence will always stand out, and that is what genuinely defines a champion. Dogley Wilberforce is a skilled sports journalist specializing in NASCAR, Formula One, and the IndyCar Series for heavy sports, with contributions to Total Apex Sports and Last Word on Sports. Wilberforce brings engaging coverage that merges acute analysis with captivating storytelling. He has reported on a vast range of topics, including critical football transfers and the intense atmosphere of fight nights, equipping readers with deeper insights into the stories that matter.